You want to manifest your brand new apartment, your dream home, your dream villa. You want to move to a brand new country. Guys, I did it in literally 2 weeks. This is now the third home that I've manifested perfectly to a T by following this exact structure. So get a cup of tea, grab your journal. We're manifesting you a brand new home. But before we get into the video, I have announced on the 7-day mental diet video, the winner of the 4-week coaching package, which includes 4 weeks of coaching with me, which we'll do inner child work, we'll do breath work, we'll do certain exercises to break and shift your limiting beliefs. Then there's an 8-hour personalized sleep tape. There's 2 meditations. There's a personalized rampage. There's a whole workbook included, and it's completely free because I would love to document it with the winner over the course of the 4 weeks and post it here on YouTube for everybody to see the exact process and how phenomenal it is. So if I did respond to you on that video, please send me an email within the next 7 days. If you don't get back to me, I will have to pick somebody else because I really want to create this with you and create this magic and share this magic with the world. So get back to me. I can't wait to create some magic. Second of all, quickly, before we jump into the video, guys, I have been positively overwhelmed with the demand for the 4-week coaching package. And I've seen such a tremendous shift in all of my clients that have taken it. So I have had to increase the price, and I will be increasing the price from $299 up to $499 from the end of January, because I want the experience to still be tailored for you. I want it still to be personal, and I want the value to still be there. But because of all of the demand, I'm a little bit positively overwhelmed. So I just want to create the best magic as possible with everybody. So I have had to increase the price, but you can still get it at the same price down below. So click that before it goes up because yeah, we're going to have to do that. Anyway, let's jump into this. Guys, first of all, I want to talk about this. Listen, the universe knows no limits, okay? We put the limits on ourselves. You see, when we're trying to manifest like 1 + 1 is 2, no, that's not how manifestation works. Manifestation is not a trying process. I think Dylan James said that, and he said it the best. It's not a trying process. It doesn't have to be hard, strenuous. Ooh, should I do this? Should I? Relax. And I'm saying this because of how I handled this situation. And the way that I was trying to manifest my dream villa, well, first of all, I was trying. Second of all, I was doing it from the 3D. And I was trying to manifest and trying to kind of manipulate the circumstances to conform to me, and then getting mad when they weren't. Because of course, how can you fight matter with matter? It's just, it doesn't work. So when I manifested moving to Dubai in September, I definitely manifested it happening, and I'm so grateful that I'm here and I love living in Dubai. But what I manifested was very much so within my budget and what I can afford, and very like 3D. I was manifesting within the 3D as opposed to going to the 4D and taking the limits off myself and the universe. And so I've been very happy in Dubai, but I wanted a villa. And from September basically until December, I've been kind of not complaining, but not doing anything about it. Not really trying to manifest the villa, not trying to journal about it. I've very, very much been like, hey, well, that will happen when it happens, as opposed to taking charge of my reality. And then I was on the phone to my friend. I was like, wait, hang on. What am I doing? Like, I know how to manifest. Why am I not in my dream villa yet? So we have the receipts, baby. After that conversation, which I believe it was the 24th of December. Okay, guys, and this is exactly how I've done it previously when I manifested my dream apartment overlooking the Thames in London, when I manifested a villa before in Dubai, when I lived here before 2 years ago. This is how I did it. So on the 24th, I was like, okay, I'm taking charge, because up until that point, I hadn't been journaling about a villa, right? It was just other things. So on the 24th of December, I decided, okay, this is it. Like, I want to live in a villa. I know that I can manifest it. I've done it multiple times. Like, what am I doing? So I kind of, 24th, I kind of got sick of my own shit. I got sick of like complaining about where I am, and I'm taking charge. So I literally wrote, oh my God, I am absolutely in love with my new villa. It's all paid for, and it was so easy. It's white, crisp, fresh, and modern, with 4 bedrooms and a maid for my incredible maid. She cooks better than my other maid and is more clean than another maid that I had in London. I am the luckiest girl in the world. It has the best furniture, and it didn't make a single dent in my bank account. In fact, I made money moving into my new beautiful home. I love never having to worry about money again. I love being able to afford anything that I desire. I'm so grateful how easy and quick it was to come into my life. And then I go on to whatever, right? So in this, I'm talking about how easy it is, how effortless it is, how basically free it feels. Like, financially, it didn't make a dent in my life, doesn't make a dent in my bank account. Every time I've manifested a home, I always say it doesn't make a dent in my bank account. Furnishing this place doesn't make a dent. Paying this rent doesn't make a dent, right? I've always said that. So I was very specific in this. And then thereafter, from the 24th, I continued to journal every single day in very specific detail about the dream villa. Up until the 5th of January, I was journaling every day like that. Very specific. There is a fly that has been bugging me all day. And I was very specific, right? And then as I'm coming up to the end of this lease here, I'm thinking, okay, in the 3D, okay, I know that I'm manifesting, but, you know, I need to decide what I'm going to do. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'm not going to be moving into my dream villa right now. This is where I say we put limits on ourselves. Like, how dare I say this? And so in the 3D, I start looking at places in Thailand to go and stay in Thailand and travel around Thailand. It'd be great for the YouTube. It'd be great for content. You know, it'd be a great kind of lifestyle. And I start justifying Thailand, and I kind of forget all about this. This is not how I've manifested previously. But if I'm honest, I kind of let the 3D affect my thinking. And this is where this is where I'm kind of a bit upset with myself. I'm like, I know better. I know that the universe always comes through on the 11th hour. Like, no matter what, like, everything is always taken care of. And I kind of like doubted it a bit, if I'm honest, because why else would I have been looking at Thailand, right? So I'm looking at Thailand and I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to go to Thailand. And I start making the justification to go to Thailand because, you know, crunch time, I need to be out of here by the end of the month. In Dubai, they basically want, you know, the whole year up front on a villa. So you end up paying like literally $100,000 just to move into a villa, right? Which is fine, but you can kind of spend that money on better things, especially when after a year, after you've furnished it, paid for everything, they want you out anyway to put someone else in to increase the rent, right? So it's like, it's a lot. So I'm like, okay, maybe that will happen. That will happen. Not maybe, that will happen, but maybe it's not right now. So I'm just going to go to Thailand for a bit and I'll figure it out. So I'm literally looking at places in Thailand on Monday. I don't know, where are we? Yeah, Monday. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks good. I'm excited. I'm looking at a villa. It's got a pool in the back. It's amazing. It's going to be stunning. Content's going to be on fire. Perfect. But then there's still something inside of me. I'm like, I don't know if that's the right thing. I've got to up my stuff. Like, I don't know. It's kind of it's a lot. I've just got to Dubai and now I don't know if this is the right move. So I just said in the morning, universe, like, show me a solution by the end of the day. Like, I don't know if this is the right move. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but please just make it completely known to me what I need to do and what my next right step is. And I just surrender this problem to you now because I don't want to think about it anymore. And I went about my day. I shit you not. I shit you not, guys. We'll get the receipts up, yeah? We'll get the receipts up. My friend who has also been looking, this was on Monday. She said, are you still looking for a villa, by the way? I found a villa and I've been accepted by the landlord. Have you seen the villa? And then she proceeds to send me the villa. 4 bedrooms with a maid's. White, modern, beautiful. And I was just like, oh, I don't really know what to do now because, you know, I'm meant to be going to Thailand. Like, I don't really know if this is the right step now because Thailand is going to be on there. Now I'm like, I wrote it down. Like, what do you mean you don't know what to do? It's here. It's in front of you. It's in front of your face. What are you talking about? And she's telling me about the payment thing and how much it's going to cost. I'm like, oh, that's literally not going to make a dent. Like, it kind of makes sense to be here and stay here. And I was just like, okay, as she's sending me more and more pictures, she's explaining more and more about moving in and the kind of the landlord and the place where it's going to be. And it's so beautiful. It's a new development in Dubai. I was just like, okay, clearly this is what I need to be doing. Like, on the 11th hour, the universe pulls through. And I was just like, this is mad. And then I remember I was speaking to my friend and explaining to him, okay, you know, I've got this villa. And I was like, oh my God, do you remember that conversation we had? It can't have been that long ago. And that's when I went in my journal and I read my journal and I was like, I literally wrote everything down to a T. We haven't found a maid yet, but we will. It's fine. It's Dubai. We will get the maid. I will get my maid of my dreams to a T. And it came true, came to life within 2 weeks. But here I am in the interim, wavering, doubting, placing limits on myself and the universe still comes through. Like, I mean, seriously, guys, how can we continue to doubt our powers, doubt our magic anymore? Like, it's literally staring at us in front of our faces. Like, I'm going furniture shopping in a minute, so I probably need to finish this. But I just thought I needed to come on here and show you exactly how this is how I did it before in London, but how I did it before, and which is why I'm a bit upset with myself. I'm over it now. When I was writing before and journaling, I'm completely in the end. I'm completely thinking about the villa, the apartment. I know exactly where it's going to be. I know exactly how it's going to look. And I'm just like, it's going to happen, so it doesn't matter. But for some reason, I had doubts around this and I started making other plans in the 3D. I'm just being perfectly honest with you. But it's still manifested. And so the fact that it's done that has shown me that the limits that I place on myself, the limits that I place on the universe are not warranted. It's unfair. Like, when the universe, we are the universe, when we are so powerful, it's almost like one of my biggest goals was to move into a villa in January 2024 in Dubai. And it's done by the first week of January, which tells me you need to think bigger. We need to go bigger. It needs to be broader. There are no limits. There's no, like, what are you thinking that you have to place this limit on the universe? Like, are you crazy? So I just wanted to come on and say, like, when there is no way, the universe will find a way. You just have to continue to persist. And you have to almost, I mean, I think the reason how this happened as well was that I was completely okay with going. I was excited. I was actually excited to go to Thailand. That's why when she messaged me and was like, oh, do you want to move into this villa? We've been accepted. I was like, oh, I don't really know because I'm going to Thailand. Look at this amazing villa that I found in Thailand, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to get my villa anyway in Thailand. I'm thinking my manifestation is going to come true anyway because I'm going to be moving into a gorgeous villa in Thailand. And so really either way, I'd have got what I wanted. But I was specific in that my perfect villa is in Dubai. So everything I write down comes true, you know? So I need to just stop. This is just a video to myself, to me, from me, but also to you guys watching this. The limits that you place on yourself are not warranted. It's not, it's unfair to place those limits on yourself because we're trying to figure shit out with our tiny little pea brain. We're thinking 1 + 1 is 2. No, darling. The universe doesn't understand this Listen, the universe will take 0 and 0 and make 1,000,000. The universe will take minus and minus and make 10 million. It doesn't care about your circumstances or your bullshit that you give to it. Like, it can give you whatever that you want. So that is the first exciting big manifestation for 2024. And I think as well, what's really helped is I've recently changed my affirmations. So in the package, I also include like a daily affirmation tape that you can listen to all day. So I've been listening to this tape all day about, you know, myself, my energy, my money, like the opportunities, whatever. And genuinely, I think I said this on a TikTok live on like the 6th of January. I was like, I changed my affirmations literally a few days ago and I feel like I'm flying. So this stuff is so freaking powerful. And so if you've like stepped into that powerless feeling, I want you to remember who the fuck it is that you are and what you are made of and what you are capable of. And the limits, the ceilings, just like Blue Ivy said, never seen a ceiling in our life. We have never seen ceilings in our life. Let's start normalizing that. Never seen a ceiling, never heard no, never had a problem, never been broke, don't understand lack. That's what's happening all of 2024. And anything else, we don't have time for. We've only ever known love. Like, that's what's happening. I hope I made myself clear. I'm kind of shouting at myself because of how this has worked out, but I just have to be completely honest. I can only talk about what I've done, and hopefully that helps one person. And yeah, I'm very excited for the next year. I'm excited with all of the amazing clients that I'm working with at the minute to see their transformation in the space of 4 weeks. Literally within a week, I'm seeing change in my clients. It's incredible working with them and seeing their faces and saying, I'm starting to love myself more. I'm starting to feel happier. I'm just like, yes, this is goals. Like, this is goals. We're literally living out our lives. So living out our dreams, sorry. But yeah, anyway, love you guys. I need to go, but have an amazing day, and I hope this video helped. And drop a comment down below if what you're manifesting and what you are creating in 2024. And I can't wait to work with some of you or all of you or see all of you. And I'm rambling now, but you're worthy, you're loved. I love you and thank you.